Caroline from CarolineVencil.com here today with another amazing video for you. But before we get into that, be sure to like the video, comment if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We have a new video that goes out basically every single day. So let's get into it. So let's talk about roundup posts for your blog. How do you actually find them? And if you find something for that roundup post for your blog, how do you actually post it to your blog? Do you need to get permission or do you ask forgiveness? Let's talk about it. If you do a roundup post with photos and links to someone else's blog post, do you need to first ask them permission or send them a message or anything? Okay, so there's a couple things at play here. First off, a roundup post. When we're talking about roundup posts, hang on, let me see if I can bring it up. This is what we're talking about when we talk about a roundup post. This is the one that I'm going to be using as an example. So this is one of my roundup posts, and it is 30 money-saving challenges to start today. I did not go through and ask all of these people if it was okay if I use their picture. What you will see is that this is linked directly to the source, and for some of them as well, I had said source underneath of it. I'm still working on updating this post, truth be told, but I never take credit for anybody else's work. Like, I want to make it abundantly clear that if somebody wants to click on this, it is going to go to somebody else's site. It is for somebody else's stuff. If it doesn't have a link underneath, or if it does not have a link itself, it was because there was something going on with it. Like, I could not find the original source of it. I know that this one says it, but that doesn't exist anymore. So I found it on Pinterest, and I linked to where I found it on Pinterest. Some of them say different things here, like this one. It goes to Pinterest because I could not find the original source. That's kind of how it is sometimes if you find something on Pinterest. But what I do try to do is literally link directly to whoever's content it was that I'm sharing inside of this roundup post. Now, that said, I know that this kind of opens things up to like a lot of, okay, but isn't that a problem that you're sharing somebody else's content on your site? No, I have never once, and I've been blogging since 2015. Don't make me do math this early in the morning. I've never once gotten a complaint from somebody saying like, I don't want my stuff to be on this roundup post. What I have gotten though are like messages saying, thank you so much for featuring my post inside of this roundup. So if you want to, you totally can ask, may I feature your post inside of a roundup? But think about how many emails that you get each day. And remember that all of us as bloggers, we're kind of inundated with emails. So it kind of might go unnoticed. If somebody ever does ask and say like, hey, take my stuff off of your site, I will absolutely do it. No problem about that in the least. But I really do like to make sure that it's clear who it's from. I don't ever crop off like the bottom of this one where it says Money Bliss. I would never crop off their watermark. I don't ever take credit for somebody else's content. I say that this is a collection. This is a roundup. This is a grouping. Save this for like a table of contents, essentially, for everything that you would need to know about money-saving challenges, if that makes any sense. So as far as like asking for permission, I really don't. Sometimes if it's like a bigger project or if it's more involved than just taking a picture from someone's site, like if I want quotes or something, obviously I will ask. I usually don't just go to people's sites and like, well, so-and-so says in their one blog post, like if I want a quote from somebody, I'll ask them for it. But for these, people are really happy that I'm linking out to them. Let's see, how many social shares does this have? How many Pinterest shares does this have? 172, almost 173,000. These people are really happy that they're getting, and this is just from Pinterest. Like this does really well with SEO for money-saving challenges. Like people are really, really happy to get the traffic from it. I've never once gotten a complaint. But if it does make you feel more comfortable, you can absolutely reach out to them directly. You don't have to just source them from Pinterest or Google. Or you could go to the Roundup Facebook groups. There are a few different Roundup Facebook groups where it's specifically looking for people for Roundup posts. Like you say, in search of money-saving challenges. That's what I would say for this post. In search of money-saving challenges, due by the end of the month. Adding your link to the bottom of this or adding your link to a comment in here gives me permission to use your photo, link back to your blog, and it might be in a pin because I can never guarantee that something is not pinnable. unfortunately. Like, people can pin things, and I don't want people to think that I was ever stealing their pins. So you can do that as well if you're more hesitant to just kind of go to Google or to Pinterest and kind of grab images that way. I like to do it that way to a certain extent. Sometimes I will ask, but I do like to do it that way because think about it. When you're looking at these, when I'm looking for these different kinds of money saving challenges, the ones that catch your eye are the ones that are pin images. They're the ones that are pinnable. They're the ones that are designed to catch people's attention. And so in certain ways, I do it kind of like in a judging a book by its cover, but not in like a bad way, in a way that I want people to share this post. So I know that pin images work better than just like random stories or like, so down here, some of them, where are they? Because this is a long post. Some of these guys don't have any pictures. I scroll right by them. Like, I don't even see them. It doesn't even register to me as like seeing something. I really like the images, and I do think that that matters. So yeah, that's if you want to ask permission, go for it. I don't necessarily think that you have to ask permission when you're sharing something for a roundup. So yeah. All right, guys, I hope that helped you so much. Remember to like this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will do my best to get back to them. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.